Assalamualaikum. My name is Neelam. Today we discuss another topic of unit number 4, that is the component of the skeleton. In this topic we discuss about the main component of the skeleton, that is the axial skeleton and appendicular skeleton. This is your task. Label the diagram of the skeleton, and in this diagram you can see a human skeleton in which we have labeled the different part of the human skeleton. First, skull, clavicle, sternum, ribs, pelvic girdle, और आपकी लेग के अंदर 3 बोन्स प्रेजेंट हैं, जिसमें जो थाई बोन है उसे आप फीमर कहते हैं, नी कैप को पिटेला कहते हैं, और फिब्यूल बोलते हैं जो आपकी नी से एंकल तक जो बोन है उसको। नेक्स्ट इज द स्कैप्यूला। बाजू के अंदर जो फर्स्ट बोन होती है जो शोल्डर के साथ अटैच है उसे ह्यूमरस कहते हैं। उसके बाद आपकी एक बोन जो है वो एल्बो से आपके थंब तक आ रही है, वो रेडियस है, और एक जो स्मॉल बोन है वो आपके एल्बो से आपकी लिटिल फिंगर की तरफ आ रही है, उसे हम अल्ना कहते हैं। इसके अलावा अगर आप बैक साइड देखें स्कल की तो उसमें आपको वर्टिब्री नज़र आ रही होंगी। हैंड्स के अंदर जो हैं वो कार्पल्स जो आपके रिस्ट बनाती हैं, मेटाकार्पल एंड फ्लेंजेस। नेक्स्ट आपके पास जो थाई बोन है उसे फीमर कहते हैं, और लेग के अंदर भी 2 बोन्स होती हैं जिसमें टिबिया और फिब्यूल है। ये था आपका डायग्राम ऑफ ह्यूमन skeleton. First is the introduction. The skeleton is divided into 2 parts. First is axial skeleton and second is appendicular skeleton. Axial skeleton is made up of 80 bones comprising of the skull, rib cage and vertebral column. So axial skeleton में total 80 bones हैं, जिनमें आपका skull है, rib cage है and vertebral column है। skull के अंदर आपके पास major cavities present हैं। These cavities are cranial cavity, orbit cavity, ethmoid sinus, nasal cavity, maxillary sinus and oral cavity. Cranial cavity hold brain. Orbit contain eyeball and extraocular muscles. Ethmoid sinus and oral cavity. Skull. It is a part of axial skeleton. 22 bones joined together by sutures. Sutures are immovable points. Cranial bones surround cranial cavity. So cranial total कितनी bones present होती हैं आपके skull में? 8. And these bones are in contact with meninges. Meninges are the protective layers of the brain, frontal and parietal lobes. Calvaria, that is known as skull cap, form roof and balls. Facial bones support teeth and form nasal cavity and orbit. In total 14 bones are present in facial bones and they are no contact with brain or meninges. So cranial bones जो हैं ये आपकी meninges के साथ अटैच होती हैं, लेकिन जबकि facial bones जो 14 हैं वो आपके brain या meninges के साथ अटैच नहीं है। अटैचमेंट ऑफ द फेशियल एंड जॉ मसल, ये किन के साथ अटैच हैं? आपके जॉ और फेशियल मसल्स के साथ अटैच हैं। नेक्स्ट पार्ट ऑफ द एक्सियल स्केलेटन इज़ द वर्टिब्रल कॉलम. द वर्टिब्रल कॉलम इज़ मेड अप ऑफ 33 इंडिविजुअल बोन्स, though some are fused together. In between each vertebrae is a pad of fibrous tissues called a disc. These discs act as shock absorber to protect against gravity and injury. Functions of the vertebral column: protects the spinal cord Each vertebrae contain a hole in the center through which the spinal cord runs. Provide attachment for the ribs. Provide attachment for the muscles. Invertebrates. A vertebral column is divided into several parts. First is the cervical vertebrae. The first 7 vertebrae are called the cervical vertebrae. At the top of the spinal column, these bones form a flexible framework for the neck and support the head. The first cervical vertebrae is called the atlas and the second is called the axis. The atlas shape allows the head to nod and the axis allows the head to shake. Thoracic vertebrae. The next 12 vertebrae are called the thoracic vertebrae. These are found in the upper back. These bones move with the ribs to form the rear anchor of the rib cage. Thoracic vertebrae are larger than cervical vertebrae and increase in size from top to bottom. Next is the lumbar vertebrae. The lumbar vertebrae are situated in the lower back. These 5 bones are the largest vertebrae in the spinal column. They support most of the body weight and many of the back muscle attached to the lumbar vertebrae. Next is the sacrum. Is a triangular bone located just below the lumbar vertebrae. The red point or red portion showed. It consists of 5 sacral vertebrae in a child which become fused into a single bone after age 26. The sacrum forms the rear wall of the pelvic girdle. Coccus. The bottom of the spinal column is called the coccus or tail bone. It consists of 4 bones that are fused together in an adult. Many muscles connect to the tailbone. Curves. When looked at from the side, the spine forms 4 curves. These curves are called the cervical, thoracic, lumbar, and pelvic curves. These curves allow human being to stand upright and help to maintain balance. Ribs. It is also a part of axial skeleton. The ribs are thin, flat, curved bones that form a protective cage around the organ in the thorax. There are 24 bones arranged in 12 pairs. The ribs form a cage that encloses the upper body. The ribs protect the heart and lungs from injuries and shocks. The ribs also protect part of the stomach, spleen, and kidneys. Ribs help you to breathe. Sternum is a flat, dagger-shaped bone located in the middle of the chest. Along with the ribs, the sternum forms the rib cage. With this, 6 bones are present in middle ear ossicles, and these are also the part of axial skeleton, and 1 hyoid bone that is present in the neck region. So these all bones combine together and make the axial skeleton. 22 bones in skull, 33 bones in vertebrae, 24 bones in rib, sternum, 6 bones in middle ear ossicles, and 1 bone in hyoid. And these all bones combine together and they make 80 bones, which make the axial skeleton. Next is the appendicular skeleton. Appendicular skeleton is made up of 126 bones comprising of the arms, leg, pelvic girdle, and shoulder girdle. First is the clavicle. There are 2 clavicle. that are also known as collarbones. These slender bones run from the shoulder to the breastbone below the neck. Scapula. The two shoulder blades are situated in the upper back and they are known as scapula. Humerus. The bones of the upper arm, one located in each arm. Radius and ulna. The radius runs from the elbow to the thumb side of the forearm. The ulna runs from the elbow to the little finger side of the forearm. Carpal, metacarpals and phalanges. The 16 carpal bones, 8 in each, make up the bones of the wrist. There are 5 metacarpal bones in each hand. There are 28 phalanges that make up the fingers. Pelvic bones. These are the 2 bones that form the pelvic girdle. The pelvic girdle supports the weight of the body, protects and supports pelvic organ including the bladder, the reproductive organs and the developing fetus in a pregnant woman. The pelvic girdle differs between man and woman. In a man, the pelvic girdle is larger and the iliac crests are closer together. In a woman, the pelvic is more delicate and the iliac crests are farther apart to allow for the birthing process. Femur and patella. There are 2 femur bones, one in each upper leg, and the patella is the kneecap. Tibia and fibula. The tibia is one of the bones of the lower leg and run medially to the big toe side of the leg. The fibula is the lateral bones of the lower leg. So today's topic is about component of the skeleton, in which we discuss axial and appendicular skeleton, and in your feet tarsals, metatarsals and phalanges are also present. There are 14 tarsal bones, 7 in each ankle that collectively form the ankle. There are 5 metatarsal bones in each foot and there are 28 phalanges that make up the toe. So today topic is about the component of the skeleton, in which we discuss about axial and appendicular skeleton. Thank you very much.